welcome to another episode of Filmtasmic where we talk about anything and everything Disney. So today we have a very special episode because we are talking about the season of Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Falcon
Falcon.
for now.
And we would like to welcome back Leilani. Thank you so much for coming back on the podcast.
Hello, thank you for having me once again.
Of course.
I know you.
You seem familiar.
Yeah.
know you.
We have the same blood, but whatever.
Your blood runs through my veins.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Had a very bloody moment in this season, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Okay.
Very
Okay,
bloody and very dark.
Let's start. Let's
Yeah.
Let's
go
start.
ahead.
All right. Well, our season overview reads as Sam Wilson and Falcon aligns himself with Bucky Barnes and / the Winter Soldier to embark on a series of international adventures, the duo drawn together by their ties to Steve Rogers to thwart the activities of these flag smashers, an anti-patriotism terrorist cell. So overall, what did you guys think of this entire season?
It was good. I liked it.
For a 6-episode season, it honestly was really good.
Right. Yeah. I it exceeded my expectations.
I honestly didn't think it would be as heavy as it turned out to be, because from the way like that Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan sort of like hyped up the show, they were like, yeah, it's gonna be a buddy cop kind of show. So I thought it was gonna be more light, but then it ended up being really heavy, and so I was just like, oh, that's kind of unexpected, but it was kind of actually nice.
Yeah, I agree. It had those moments, but also had like some light moments between the two that were kind of comedy, and then they brought back stuff from like Civil War with the sitting in the car, that part. Like I like that.
Yeah, the
that kind of stuff back.
callbacks are amazing. Love
Yeah. So, and I like the action scenes too. I really appreciated them having those.
I came full circle on this show. As you know, like when we first started and we read episode 1, I hated the show. I was like, this is the dumbest show ever. I'm not gonna be able to make it to episode 6. And like, so I took your idea, Kris. Actually, I waited till all the episodes were out, so I didn't actually watch it till this past weekend. And I watched it all in one sitting.
Nice.
And I thought it was much better that way. Like,
Yeah.
to me, it worked out better as a movie, even though it was like a 6-hour movie. I don't think I could get into it like week by week. And I don't know, Disney maybe should work on that when they release this stuff, like just release them all like Netflix. But it worked out better for me to just watch it in one chunk.
Yeah, and that was kind of the thing about it. When you go in watching it, you're kind of like, I don't really know what this is going to be about. Like, you can't really like speculate as much as you would for like WandaVision. I feel like every week for WandaVision, we were kind of just like, all right, I think this is going to happen next, and I think that's going to happen next. But when you first go into it, you're like, I don't really know what this is going to really kind of be about. But as the series picks up, you're like, all right, I think this is going to happen now, or I think that's going to happen now, or John Walker's going to do this next, that kind of thing too. So it's kind of like WandaVision, where a lot of people were saying that like the first 2 or 3 episodes, you kind of have to like, you take some breaking in or whatever. But then after a couple episodes, you're like, all right, this is getting a little bit better. Now it's all starting to make sense too. So Royce, I'm glad you took that advice and you just watched it all in one sitting. So I can kind of tell your opinion about it. Yeah, obviously your opinion about it kind of changed, huh?
Yeah, much better.
Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah. So did it end for you okay then? Like, were you happy with how it ended, given that you saw it from 1 through 6 in one sitting?
Well, it's kind of weird because I saw the spoiler that Captain America 4 was coming out before I watched the ending, so I kind of knew what was going to happen. So I was like, cool. I guess I can see how they set it up for the next movie, which I'm sure we'll talk about.
And that was the thing too. Like, I feel like for the comic book people, like we kind of figured that was going to happen, where Sam was going to become Captain America. He was going to take that mantle, but he called himself Captain America too. That was the part that kind of was just like, oh my god, like he really,
that was the cool part.
Yeah,
like when he finally accepted that, I'm Captain America.
Yeah.
When he opened up the case, I'm like, oh, this is clearly going to be the suit. Like, you don't need to reveal it. Like, we know what's in there. It's not a bunch of Turkish delights. We know what's in
Did
there.
you see the meme? It was like he opened it and it was a note from Bucky saying, "Yeah, I'm dating your sister now."
Yeah, yeah. Like, you obviously
Love
knew what
that.
was in there. Yeah.
Am I
And
the
we
o-
actually, I had no idea Wakanda was going to be like really involved in this. I
Me
didn't think.
neither.
Yeah,
I
I didn't either.
really, I
Yeah.
was so happy when I saw that.
Yeah,
And I love
I
how
was
they
It was
include
a
the
total
music
surprise, and I was just like,
Yeah, same.
when the soldiers came in, they include that whoop, 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 whoop music, from
Mhm.
like
Wait,
Wakanda.
wait.
What did
I'm
they
sorry.
include there, Royce?
Yeah, what was that?
Whoop, whoop,
Whoop whoop whoop.
whoop. I love that. Like, I feel like Dart should be shooting at me like, whoop, whoop. Like, I'm like,
oh my god.
But it does make sense though that they would include him in there now.
but when I saw her, I was like, yes, yes, like,
I
you better work.
As soon as in that episode, as soon as I saw Bucky pick up like the Kamoyo bead,
beads?
I was at first,
Yeah.
I was just like, wait a minute, is that a Kamoyo bead? Wait.
I know.
And I was just like, who is it gonna be? Who is it gonna be?
Yeah, I was so happy.
That
Yeah.
scene where Bucky actually, they show Bucky in Wakanda like the 6 years earlier before or whatever, where he is free or whatever. That was like the
Yeah.
emotional scene that WandaVision had. That was their
Mhm.
emotional, like, oh my God, he's finally free. Thank God.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do like that they included Wakanda in this because it just made sense.
Yeah, and I like that they had a fighting scene too, like with with them, with Bucky, and then Zemo too in there. But I mean, he escaped. But
John
that
Walker, and Lamar.
John Walker, I like that. It was like scenes like that, and then even with the fighting scene with John Walker, Bucky, and Sam Wilson, it gave me Civil War vibes, like when
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Because they had like barely any music playing in the background. It was just the three of them fighting. It just gave the
Yeah.
same
And the way that they
shots.
were like sort of tossing the shield to each
Yeah,
other and
it gave me
grab
Civil
it,
War.
like that.
Yeah, that was.
I remember like watching what was that, episode 5, right? Where like he just killed the guy.
Yeah.
And he's running away.
Yeah.
And it's a great opening scene, by the way, too, for episode 5. That really got me jacked up.
Mhm.
And just watching that scene, I remember just thinking like John Walker's even like strangling Bucky. He's like, I am Captain America. I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah, I was like, stop it.
I was like, this guy is completely unhinged.
I
Yeah.
know. Well, that scene too when he killed that guy in front of everybody. I was like, I was not expecting that from Marvel. Honest, I didn't think it was gonna be that bloody. Honestly,
That was by far the darkest moment
yeah.
in MCU I've ever seen.
I
By
was
far.
like,
Yeah,
I wasn't
definitely.
prepped for that.
Yeah.
I was happy when he killed the I was like, finally, like they do something right. Like,
Wait, what?
I was so happy. I was like, I'm glad. Like, kill him. Like, he needed to because he
Whoa.
killed his friend. Like,
No, it wasn't. It wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
Was it? Oh, that wasn't
It was
him.
Carly.
It
It
was
wasn't-
Carly that
it was
killed
Carly.
him.
Royce,
What?
you are John
Carly-
Walker.
Harley punched him. You're just like John Walker.
But no, I mean,
No,
but
Car-
he aided Carly in killing the guy. Okay,
So he was holding John back, and then Carly came in and punched Lamar in the chest, and that's what killed him.
Oh, I thought.
Oh.
And the
I
dude
feel
even said
bad now.
before, it wasn't me.
Yeah,
And then he gets killed anyway.
because it literally wasn't him.
because she was hiding in the crowd. Like I saw that, right? And then he was looking for her after. you
Yeah.
know?
Well, he just ran after him. You know,
He
like
was
he
just full
saw
of
him.
rage.
And ran after him.
Yeah, tunnel vision.
Well, I'm still happy
Yeah.
he died. Okay, but it's good to know that he's not a murderer.
Damn, Royce.
It was. I feel like they
I
just.
didn't mind him as Captain America. Okay, I thought he was pretty cool. Like he had the same background as Steve or whatever. Like he was in the army.
Are you
This
serious?
is gonna be my last film, Tasmic, guys. So
Please tell me you're joking. Please
Are you
tell me you're
serious?
joking.
I didn't mind him, to be honest. Like I didn't
Is it because
understand
he's
the
Kurt
hate.
Russell's son? Is that?
Oh, is he Kurt Russell's son?
Oh, never
I
mind
didn't
then.
know that.
Yeah, he's Kurt Russell's son.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
There were some scenes where he sounded exactly like his dad.
Exactly
It was
like in the
weird.
courthouse
It
scene.
was so weird.
Yeah, I was like, all I'm hearing is Kurt Russell right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He
But-
wait, hold on though. Are you really don't mind him?
I really didn't mind him. I mean, I thought because I didn't think that Anthony Mackie's character Sam was gonna take the shield. I mean, I guess I kind of knew it would happen, but I was like, I don't get. I mean, it's just Captain America is just like a figurehead. Like he's fine, And I felt bad for him because they were like going over his story, and then like I don't know. I thought he was doing fine. He just wanted to help. He really did just want to help in the beginning. I think a lot of the trauma came from him not being fully accepted as Captain America, and then Sam and Bucky always kind of one step ahead of him.
I can
I
see
think
what
his
you mean by
intentions were
that.
pure. Yeah, like I don't think he set out to kill people and be bad.
Royce is one of the few who actually like gave him a chance because this guy was
Yeah.
like receiving.
Everyone wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
Like,
As soon as he
Yeah.
showed up on screen, I was like, "Who is this bitch?"
you do not
Yeah.
have America's ass.
No, he doesn't.
This
Yeah,
is
he really
Walmart
didn't.
Captain
No, he
America.
didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the Captain America that you order on Wish.
But you
That's
know
what they
what
say, right?
character that I surprisingly really liked? Zemo. I really
We all
liked this
did.
Yeah.
character.
Yes,
Yeah.
Right?
all of us did.
Okay, that was my favorite scene. Did you see like it was like a 1 hour long someone video YouTubed him of him just
Oh.
dancing?
The song that was playing in that scene on Spotify, if you play it, he pops up. Like
Shut
that
up.
seems
What?
I saw it on
Uh.
TikTok and I was like, no way this can't be real. And so I find the song, and you know how sometimes they play clips for the
Yeah.
song?
Yeah.
He's there.
I love him dancing. That was my favorite scene of the whole thing. I love Zemo.
He's
So
just like,
on-
I've been in jail for like 6
Yeah,
years.
he's just
Might
like-
as well go for it.
Like a subtle fist pump.
No, because on Disney Plus, there's the whole thing about like Marvel Legends, and like Bucky got his, Sam got his, and then Sharon got hers, and then for some
Zemo
reason
got
I'm like,
his.
why is Zemo getting his?
Yeah.
I don't really think he's like that much of a legend, but now we're
He-
looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah, now
Yeah.
you're legendary.
He's
Those
like
legendary
Loki. Like he's a bad guy, but you like him. at the
Yeah,
same
now you
time.
like him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
And he's a rich dude too. He's got money.
He's like
He's a
Turkish
bear.
Sugar
delight.
daddy vibes.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
sugar daddy vibes.
My
He
goodness.
he had a really good look to him. I really liked like the mask and then like the overkill with like the coat and everything like that too.
Someone
I really liked
I honestly thought it was going to be a little weird for him to have like that mask like he has in the comics, but honestly it turned out okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's
think
fine.
all of their looks looked really good too.
Mhm.
Like all the new suits, especially Sam's new Captain America suit. That looks
Oh, yeah,
really good.
Yeah.
Can we
it
talk
does.
about it? I did not like it.
Oh.
You didn't like it?
I'm like going against. I hated it.
Royce
I
is
mean,
literally
I-
the opposite of all three of us right now.
You
Sorry, I
honestly
had to come
didn't like
back.
it?
No,
Oh,
sorry,
I think it looks.
I was like
I think
running
it looks
around my
great.
house.
It
No,
looks.
I
It's like
didn't-
ripped straight from the comics.
I love the white kind of look, but
The
I didn't
comic.
like the head thing and then the sunglasses
Oh.
or whatever.
Mm.
Like
The
that can go.
sunglasses.
Goggles.
whatever is going on the face.
Okay, so
not
the
good.
the cowl and the goggles, right?
Yeah, I do not. I
Okay.
thought it looked stupid, but the look of it looked cool.
So
The
take that
suit.
out. Everything
Just-
else is
Head
Everything
down.
is fine.
It was like-
Yeah.
Head down is
Neck
fine.
down is
Yeah.
not even neck down.
Neck down. Sorry, neck
Right.
down. Yeah.
But you
Neck
said they
down,
made a
like-
spirit jersey out of it at Disney?
Yes,
Does it
yes,
look
they
like?
did.
But the
Yeah.
suit though is because it's made in Wakanda though. It has like it's like a combination. I feel like it's a combo of like Captain America,
Ah,
And
a little
Falcon.
bit of Iron Man, and obviously it's vibranium too. So it's Wakanda tech. So it's like
unlike TikTok, I saw someone. I honestly don't know if it's true, but it sort of makes sense that the sort of like chest area, the people were saying that it's an homage to Steve's suit in the Winter Soldier, like his stealth suit, because it's
Mhm.
fairly similar.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's true, but I sort of see it.
the middle and then the two stripes going up towards his shoulders. Yeah, that's the stealth suit from Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of that sort of feel to it too. But
See, and then that
it looks
part when they showed his suit, I thought that they were gonna have Torres come in as Falcon, like swoop in and help him. I was expecting that.
I was
But
ready. I was so
I was ready
for
for that too, and they just shows him smiling at the computer screen.
They
I'm just
tease it.
like, come on.
yeah.
It's just like,
That's-
hey, what about your wings? Keep it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, it's happening. Like,
Actually, what I wanted to see was when Sam was doing his speech and he was, it was like live streamed or like on TV, Torres is watching it on his computer, I wanted to see like something off to the side where the wing is being like fixed.
Yeah, or him fixing it, you
Something.
know?
Or
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see him like working with it too. So
Yeah, they yeah, I wanted to see that.
maybe Captain America 4 will like get that,
Maybe.
but it also had that Iron Man vibe where like he was just like where Rhodey was like, next time baby, with the suit, with the Iron Man suit.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's almost like that where you're not like, you know it's coming, but we're not going to show you anything yet.
Right. So
Yeah.
then how do you guys feel about the return of Sharon Carter?
Aaron Carter's sister?
No, that's Nick Carter.
So bad. So bad.
Is that Coach Carter? Coach Carter's
Coach
daughter?
Carter's
Carter. Wait, who's Coach Carter?
Nick
Samuel L.
Fury.
Jackson. Yeah, the Sharon Carter twist for Power Broker, kind of saw it coming.
Same.
Same.
Yeah, kind of saw it coming. But it wasn't really like something pulled straight from the comics. But I mean, kind of saw it coming. I like that we saw a different side of her too, and then I like that the whole setup for future MCU things like for Armor Wars or Secret Invasion and all that sort of stuff. Maybe a little bit of Thunderbolt stuff like that too. So I don't know. I like the setup that she had. So I mean, her being the power broker is kind of like Agatha Harkness kind of thing. Like it was like the world's worst kept secret. Like you saw it coming.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little disappointed, to be honest.
With Sharon.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
just like
I know.
it made so much sense for her to like continue to sort of be like good and everything because of everything that she's done, but also like makes sense because she lost everything as well. Um, I personally like I'm very involved in the Marvel fandom, and so people were already hating on her character before the show came out, and so it's just like this gave them a reason to actually hate her now, and so that's kind of why I was disappointed because I just don't like seeing that.
Yeah.
But I am very curious because it's just like her morals are sort of like twisted and it's very
Yeah.
ambiguous, and I'm disappointed, but also I'm very curious on what she's going to do.
Right.
It's funny that you say that too, because
Mhm.
my favorite episode of the entire season is her first appearance in Madripoor. So it was the first episode, or it was the episode, I think 3, where they're in Madripoor, and it was a bunch of those sort of fight scenes. It was
Yeah.
the episode that was directed by the John Wick director, I think.
Sam Wilson's pimp
Ah.
suit.
That makes
Yeah.
so much
Yeah, the Sam Wilson pimp suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah.
so much
It
sense.
really looks like John Wick. Yeah.
Only in America, Jen, is he a pimp.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you're
know
saying.
that
about
a Filipino rap song was playing in the background at the club scene.
Oh.
Oh.
we made it.
Yeah,
Wow.
I honestly didn't know that because I don't really understand Tagalog. But when I was like online, people were like, "Hey, they showed a Tagalog rap song," and I was like, "Oh snap!" And so I played that scene again, and I was listening, and I was like, "Wow, yeah, that's Tagalog, all right."
We made it.
Cool.
Yeah, we made it. No, also
Yeah.
the pilot in the last episode, the female,
She's Filipino.
The Filipino.
she's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filipino.
so
Yeah.
it's like, yeah,
We can,
we
we can
made
fly.
it.
I didn't know we could fly helicopters. I bet you she was a
Yeah.
nurse and a pilot.
A nurse and a pilot. She's an army
Yeah.
medic.
Yeah.
Putang ina! Grab the wheel! Glide this shit.
Yeah. Who do you think? My question is at the very end, Sharon Carter's on the phone talking to someone after
Mhm.
her trial. Who was she talking to?
Leilani, who do you think? I have
don't-
mine.
I honestly don't know because there can be so many people. Like I literally have no idea.
Yeah.
So is
I
she
think-
set up to be the main villain of this? Oh, go ahead.
Huh?
Is she gonna be like the main villain of Captain America 4, or is it gonna be like the Julia Louis-Dreyfus character?
I don't necessarily know she's gonna be like a villain necessarily, but I feel like she's gonna be like one of those characters who just like makes a cameo and just be like, hey, here's your hey, like you need a new suit, all right, here you go. Or you need new weapons, all right, here you go. You need to be equipped, you need new equipment or weapons, I got you. That kind of thing too. So I don't necessarily think that she'll be like a villain per se, like how there's Loki or how there's like Thanos or Ultron or anything like that. I think she'll just like pop her head in every once in a while.
She's like a anti-hero.
Yeah. So the thing that I got from her is that she's gonna be like, if you watched Suicide Squad, she's gonna be like Viola Davis's character.
She's gonna be the MCU's
recruit.
Amanda Waller.
Yeah, she'll be Amanda Waller and just like recruit all of these guys because I feel like that's who she was on the phone with. I feel like she was on the phone with Thunderbolt Ross.
Oh, I thought Nick Fury for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, like
well, I mean,
or
Shield.
Scroll.
Yeah.
Mhm.
People are saying that she's a scroll. Like I've seen theories saying that she's a scroll.
I saw theories that the senator was a scroll,
What's a scroll?
but
The shape shifting.
Captain Marvel. Haven't seen Captain Marvel.
You know the one with the elf looking dudes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Do you think there? Well, there won't really. There will be a season 2, won't there be?
Is there?
There's a possibility. There's talks of it.
Yeah.
It's not for sure, but a lot of the casting crew are just like, we hope so. Like this was really fun. Like we would love to expand more on their story and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I honestly it's unsure because I remember seeing that this series, like this season, connects to like 3 different Marvel movies in the next days. So who knows?
It's supposed to
What would it be called?
connect.
Captain America.
Captain America.
Well,
Captain
yeah,
America.
obviously.
You know what? What if it wasn't called Captain America and the Winter Soldier? What if he was Captain America and Bucky?
Yeah, because he's no longer the Winter
He's
Soldier.
no. Yeah.
Oh,
He's
true.
no longer.
He's Captain America and the White Wolf.
Oh yeah, or the White Wolf.
Well, I would like
What
them to
I
do it-
saw that reminded me again. I saw this discussion on the internet. They said it's like he's reclaiming the Winter Soldier to be like a name of good rather a name of bad.
Oh.
And so that sort of goes along with the comics too, which I've read some of them. And so it's just like he does good things. He works along with Sam. In the comics, he works along with Hawkeye, and he still goes by the Winter Soldier. He just doesn't do the bad stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Almost like clearing his name, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I really wanted a show like I think they should base the show off of Bucky. I felt like we didn't really get to know his like story as much. I mean, like a little bit, but now that we kind of got to know Anthony Mackie's character a little bit more in this than Bucky, so maybe they could do a show on him.
I feel like that was the main focus of the show too. Is mostly about Sam
Transitioning him to become
Yeah.
Captain America.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like WandaVision, how the main focus really was Wanda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so this is supposed to be connected to. That's why Julia Louis Dreyfus's character showed up, and that was supposed to be like a big cameo because she was supposed to be, or Black Widow was supposed to come out before this, and so that's why the kind of reveal seemed a little, for me, a little more anticlimactic because it was like, all right, we haven't even seen Black Widow yet, so this is kind of just like, this is Elaine from Seinfeld.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, hey, Seinfeld. Yeah.
Dang. What,
But-
Black Widow's coming out this summer, I think, right?
July.
I know.
I'm not paying $30 for Black Widow. I'm gonna go and see it.
Same.
On
Yeah, I'm gonna go
So you'll pay
theaters.
$50 to get the theater experience.
Yep. I haven't been.
Entire
I haven't.
theater.
I haven't been in a theater since Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Anyway, so I've had a lot of build up anyway.
Wow.
It is-
What was the
Actually,
last movie you
just
guys saw?
recently went to the movies and I watched Raya. It was totally unplanned, but
Raya?
I went and I was just like, I need to take care of
Roy.
Raya. It's Raya.
You're getting 2 of them mad now, Roy.
You're getting 2 of them. What you mean them?
No.
Whose side are you on, Jen?
Jen,
I'm in between.
don't reveal our secrets. No, but I was just thinking about that the other day. Like the last movie I saw was Bad Boys 2. I just thought about that like earlier. I was like,
Bad Boys 2?
Bad
Bad Boys
boys
3.
for life.
Oh, three.
It
Three.
was-
Yeah.
January 2020 was the last time I went to the movie theaters.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
January. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know what mine was. I don't remember.
Yeah, but I gotta see Black Widow in theaters too.
Oh, that was my other question. What was your thought? Sorry, changing
That should have been
subject.
the icebreaker.
Sorry.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. What were your thoughts of the story of Isaiah Bradley?
It was deep.
really deep, huh?
That was really deep.
It was so heartbreaking, and the parallels was
Yeah.
just like, dang.
Oh, that.
Yeah. Did you like that they touched upon those like political issues and everything like that? Or was it like too much for you? I know some people were like, this is a little too much. Like
Like it felt
but
forced.
yeah, but at the same time, it's like it's relevant to what's going on right
Right.
now.
I
Right.
knew that was gonna happen because that's what that's what they said that they were gonna touch up on, because it's just like a black man taking the mantle from a white man and suddenly being
Yeah.
like symbol of America and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Because wasn't it in the comics, Isaiah Bradley was brought up, but it was Steve Rogers who told the story, not Sam Wilson. I think that's what I
Yeah.
read, right?
I honestly, that was the first time I heard about Isaiah Bradley, so I don't know.
Well, it's funny though, because I thought about, they were talking about the like he got shot up with the serum or whatever, and it kind of had effects. I didn't know if that was a nod to like, because a lot of people have been talking about it with like the COVID vaccine, the Tuskegee experiment they did on a bunch of black people, and it kind of went wrong, and they kind of just basically like covered it up. So I was like, I don't know if that was in that direction. I thought it was kind of cool that they kind of talked about it though, and kind of I think it built for greater appreciation for Sam taking over Captain America. So I was like, oh, that's a nice like nod to it. So
Yeah. But it is like a very like deep and heartbreaking kind of thing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The statue reveal made me tear up.
I teared up
Yeah.
too. Seeing his face,
Yeah.
I was like, oh god. Yeah.
I actually said out loud, like, I live by myself too, but I remember saying it out loud to myself. I'm like, oh, good, he's gonna be recognized. And I looked, I'm like, why the fuck did I say that out loud?
we heard you,
Talk to
Kris.
myself too. It's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we all heard it, Kris.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were with you.
No, yeah. I like
But
that part.
I like that
But-
Sam even said it like in his speech. He's just like, yeah, I already feel the judgments of a black Captain America. I'm like, all right, well, because yeah, that's what was going on like in the comics
But-
too.
And then Isaiah Bradley's grandson, is he supposed to become Patriot?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
supposed to
really?
be. No,
like-
no, yeah.
A lot of these ones, because we saw Wanda's sons, they're supposed to be part of the new Avengers, and then him, and then Hawkeye's daughter, she's supposed to, right? Or no,
Not
No,
daughter.
not daughter.
training her.
Yeah.
He's just
It's
training her.
like
Kate-
some
Yeah, yeah.
other Kate Bishop.
Yes, and she's gonna be part of that. So it's introducing a lot of new.
So it's the Young Avengers is that
Mhm.
they're kind of almost setting up to. So I kind of like that they didn't force the whole Elijah Bradley thing too, because that would have been like, all right, this is a little too much right now. Can we just, yeah, that would have been a little bit too much for me. But it would make sense that he would pass along the serum or like the strength and all that stuff, the athleticism to Elijah, because like, all right, well, you're a super soldier. All right, it makes sense that you're passing it along. He's your grandson.
Oh.
Yeah,
Huh.
because there's no serums. There's no more super soldiers. They all
Mhm.
died.
But does the serum actually travel through blood?
That's what I'm asking.
I don't know.
Some people were like saying it doesn't work like that. So I'm not.
I don't know if that's how it works.
Well, then, okay, and then Carly and the rest of them too. What were your thoughts of her story?
She had
It
big
was-
teeth. She has big teeth.
Okay, it's a story,
Oh.
not face.
Oh,
but
okay.
I
Right.
like how this actress played a revolutionary in this show as well, because she was a revolutionary in Solo.
Oh,
Yeah.
In
Was
in
she
the
in
Star Wars
Solo,
Solo.
too?
Yeah.
She was
man,
in there,
I don't
yeah.
remember that.
And she was basically doing the same stuff that she did in the Solo movie in here, but more violence.
Hmm.
But,
But
I
I
mean,
remember-
I understand why she was doing it.
See, okay, so Leilani just kind of proved my point. So like in our season 1 episode, I remember saying that like I have a feeling at the very end of this show we're gonna be like, okay, your motives aren't wrong. They make sense. You're just
Yeah.
doing it. You're just doing
People
it
would
sort of.
yeah.
Yeah. People are
It
gonna
was
be
like
like,
the way that I viewed Carly was the same way that I viewed Killmonger in Black Panther. His motivations were like understandable and rightfully
Mhm.
so, but his execution to achieve those goals weren't necessarily right
yeah.
in my opinion. So
Yeah, and that's I feel like anytime you get like have that sort of character, that's how it's going to be. You have the right intentions, but you're just not doing it in the correct way,
Mm-hmm.
or you're not doing it in the very like thoughtful sort of way.
You're
Like
just running on
morally
emotions.
right
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mentioned that too. Like at the end of this series, I feel like we're gonna be like, all right, you're not wrong, that kind of thing.
Well, and then that scene at the very end when all them were getting transferred, and then Zemo's butler like blew them all up. I was like, dang.
At first, I forgot who that was, and I looked.
I was
I'm
like, is
oh
this
yeah, that's the
Batman?
butler. Like
Yeah, same. I was like, who? And I was like, oh wait.
Yeah.
Alfred?
That's what I thought. I was like, Alfred.
But I forgot. I'm like, oh fuck, you're the butler. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of is Alfred in a way.
Exactly. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
Butler, Alfred. I don't know. I
Yeah.
just went
And
straight.
Gino's all like, hell yeah.
Yeah, he could relax after
And
that.
see, that's what makes Zemo so powerful. You know,
Mhm.
that's what makes him such a threat, because it's like, fuck, dude, you're in jail, and
and you're still doing this.
Yeah, you could still do
Yeah.
it. Like, dang, man.
Yeah.
That's like
That was pretty epic.
I forgot what movie it was. Law-abiding citizen, where the guy's in jail, but he's still able to like kill people.
Oh.
Like Jamie Foxx, and I forgot who the other guy was, but yeah, that's kind of like the storyline behind it.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
And some people just come and take you out of jail. It's so cool, right? Like come
yeah,
and rescue you. You know,
yeah.
need those type of friends.
I got you, Royce.
To pull you out, to break you out of jail.
Yeah, yeah, of
Yeah,
course,
always.
right?
For
Yeah.
sure, Royce.
Always.
Nobody's watching this.
All right, so now's the time where we go ahead and give this our ratings. So what out of 10, what would you rate this entire season of Falcon Winter Soldier? What would you guys rate this entire series?
I'd go 8.
Yeah. I give it an 8.5. I think it was short, but I mean a lot was jam-packed in there too. I don't know. I was kind of disappointed with Sharon becoming the power broker and how much of like we already assumed it was going to be her. So I was just like, oh yeah, there you are. You know, it wasn't like very climactic or anything. I wanted a little bit more of stuff.
I'm gonna go with a 7.8. Just like all over the map today. Yeah, I can't give it quite an 8. It was good. The action was good. I would also say the budget looked really great. Like it looked like they took no shortcuts on this show.
And for something that was filmed during the pandemic.
That's true. That is true. Like
Yeah.
you couldn't tell. Like it just was missing a little something for me. It was great though. I don't know if I'd rewatch it, but I liked it.
Mhm.
It's far from what if you asked me on episode 1 would I give it. So it's come a long way.
But it went up. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, way up.
It went up. I was gonna give it an 8.5 also too. I like WandaVision better. And I like that they were touching upon the political issues and everything like that. A cool overall story. I think it's perfect. It's good enough for TV. I didn't really care for the Flag Smashers all that much. I didn't really care that much for Sharon, all that. And I don't know. I didn't feel like there was really any not repercussions, but anything that really like there wasn't really anything that was just like, oh, this is really going to have an effect on something else. Like, I don't really think that there really is an effect on anything really other than a new Captain America.
Yeah.
But overall, that gives us, because of Royce's score, it gives us a total of 8.2. It's usually like 8 or like 8.5, but nope, we went 8.2 today. But Rotten Tomatoes gave this series an 88%, and then IMDb gave it a 7.6. So
Okay.
kind of right there in the middle. But now we got to give it some Disney magic.
Because magic happens. Royce, you didn't sing it today. What's going on with you?
He just wants to fly.
Sprinkles.
I just want to
Sprinkles.
I gotta fly.
But how much Disney magic would you guys give this series? Low, medium, or high?
Medium husky. Again.
Bring me back. Bring me back T-shirt.
Is that what we gave it in the first episode? We should have looked back at that and see. Just curious if it changed.
Yeah.
I think I gave it medium on the first one too.
I gave this
It's
a medium.
Yeah. Same. Give this medium also.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. It's definitely not low, but it's not like high.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it's right in the middle. It's a medium.
Is it a low medium? Is it a high medium? Or is it a medium medium?
It's a medium husky.
Medium husky.
But why is it because the action scenes didn't take it to there, or is it because it didn't have an emotional impact? Like it didn't pull at your heartstrings like WandaVision?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, that's what it was for me.
Yeah.
Didn't have the feeling, the emotional magic.
Yeah. Because WandaVision, you really like.
Mhm.
Yeah. I kinda cried.
I literally cried for that one.
Yeah.
It's like there were 3 times that I like not really cried, maybe once cried, but other times like teared up. It
Mhm.
was with Bucky being free of the trigger words, Isaiah's statue reveal, and then just Sam. Like I legit cried during Sam's speech.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good.
I don't know.
think-
I don't know why, but it was just like his words, like really, like I felt it. Like I really felt it.
that was his Captain America moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where
Sure.
you really.
I think
feel
that's
like
also
that-
why, because I was just like, this is him. He's
This is
Captain
Captain
America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I cried for the other Captain America when he gave his speech, but
Which speech? I am Captain America. Oh my god.
You are.
Okay.
when he got interviewed by
I love. Oh
By
God,
Good Morning
I
America.
laughed
Good Morning America. Oh, fun fact.
when
Fun
he
fact.
got his butt beat by the Dora Milaje, and he was like, "They weren't even super soldiers." Like I laughed so
Oh.
hard.
The one part that I laughed in the finale with his made shield, his makeshift shield.
Yeah.
The part I laughed was when he was on the ground holding himself like that, and then the flag smashers were just going at it. And I remember I said it again. I live by myself, but I said to myself, I'm like, stupid.
To me, it looked like he was like a kid getting bullied on a playground. How
That's
they
what
were
it
kicking and
reminded me
stomping on him. I was
Yeah.
like, this looks like a playground moment. Like,
It looked like that. I'm like, you're stupid. Of course, it's not gonna work.
Like, is his wife really not talking some sense into him? Like,
I know. Does she even know? Like, ugh.
Can you imagine to be like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm married to that guy.
She's like, ugh. How much is divorce?
Oh, here goes John again.
Yeah. Ugh.
ooh, and John lying to Lamar's parents. Lamar's parents are just like, did you get him? Did you get the guy that did it? And John's like, yeah, I did. And I was like, you fucking didn't. Stop
Yeah,
it, you
you're
liar.
a lying mother.
Right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say really quick. So, fun fact. So when they were interviewed on Good Morning America, that was actually Sarah Haynes.
Yeah.
And I don't know Sarah Haynes personally, but a few years ago, I was Today Show's Fan of the Week, and Sarah Haynes used to be an intern on the show. She used to work on the Kathy Lee and Hoda portion of the show. She's the one who reached out to me, and we emailed back and forth, and I like sent her pictures and stuff. So I kind of know her. Okay.
Royce, you should have said, hey, I could be Captain America.
Like, yeah,
I could be Isaiah Bradley.
Yeah.
like I could have been on the show.
I could be Patriot. Oh, man.
I could be that bartender in Madripoor. That's fine.
Yeah.
With a snake.
That
Yeah,
could
with
have
the
been me.
snake.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for us here at Filmtasmic. Thanks for joining us today. And thank you, Leilani, again for joining us.
Thank
Really
you for having me. Love being here.
Make sure you come back next week as we celebrate Star Wars Day with a ranking of our favorite Star Wars movies for May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
Remember, we post every Thursday. You can listen to us on all podcast streaming platforms. And also don't forget to follow us on Twitter, IG, Anchor, and YouTube, where you can now watch our episodes and bonus clips. And like always, we'll see you guys real soon.
So Disneyland's opening tomorrow. Woo!